Well, hello, and welcome to my latest video. Do you like the t-shirt? By the way, do you like the t-shirt? There is no gravel. And if you want to know the derivation of that particular phrase and why it's so important that you buy it on a t-shirt, then just search amongst my videos for 7 reasons not to buy a gravel bike and everything will be revealed. I'm wearing a cap, is it an Asos cap? I can't actually see myself in the screen. I think it's an Asos cap. It was when I put it on. And because I'm wearing a cap, you know, I'm doing an unboxing. Yes, an unboxing. I've done an unboxing for a while, actually, an unpackaging, as I like to call it. Because I've been doing quite a few videos when I'm out on my bike. If you find those videos a little bit dull, sometimes I find them a bit dull to make, if I'm honest, but if you find those videos a little bit dull, leave a comment down below. Yes, if you leave a comment saying, somebody left a comment on one of my videos that I tell you was 600 words. It's got to be 600 words. And I'm grateful. I'm eternally grateful. If you want to leave a 600-word comment, I will read and study every single word. So let's get on with the unboxing. Why am I doing an unpackaging? Well, I'm doing an unpackaging because I've got a package to unpackage. But the reason I've actually purchased this particular item is, some of you may know, if you've been watching my recent videos, I have signed up for Le Jog. Yes. Land's End to John O'Groats, which I am doing towards the end of August. It's going to take 9 days, about 100 miles a day. And there could be bad weather. I was saying to my mate Simon the other day that best case, it will rain for 3 days out of the 9. Worst case, it will rain for 9 days. Most likely case, it will rain for 8 days. So what does it mean? It means I need a kind of rain jacket. Now I have got a couple of fairly heavy-duty rainproof, waterproof jackets, if you like. But they're the kind of thing that you would wear all day if it was raining all day, as I did experience once when I did the Liège-Bastogne-Liège Sportive, incidentally. But what I don't really have is something that's pretty portable, pretty packable, that I can put on and take off in the event of showers that, yes, might be heavy showers, but are not continuous days of rain. Does that make sense? I didn't really have anything like that. And I was reading Cycling Plus magazine because I was doing penance for a couple of misdeeds. And I came across a review. I think it was quite an old magazine, actually. It was about 1974, I think. Anyway, I did a review of cycling jackets, and this one, it said, was pretty good. So I thought I'd have a go, and I got it at a discount from one of those places where you buy stuff online, even though you ought to go to your local bike shop, and they don't necessarily have it in stock. So let's get on with it. A little bit of, a packet of Haribo Star Mix. Now, as some of you may also know, if you watch my videos regularly, you'll know I'm on a diet, and therefore I'm restricted. Yes, I'm on a restricted diet. I can only have 4 packets of these a day. And it being 20 to 9 of a Thursday morning, I've already had 3 packets. So this is going to have to wait for a few days. So I'm going to fling it. I flung it to my trusty assistant who failed to catch it. He or she is going to be looking for a new job pretty soon. So we'll get rid of the single-use plastic bag. Open up another big plastic bag. And you see what I'm doing? Did I say you could get a t-shirt? If you click, if you look beneath some of my videos, you will see a link to a company where you can order There Is No Gravel t-shirt. You can also order the first one available in the range of Julian's merch. That's what we YouTubers refer to as merchandise, and that is Nobody Cares. So if you want to get a t-shirt that tells the world that you, of all people, nobody cares, then please feel free. Okay, let's continue. And this is, oh, got a nice colour, isn't it? This is an Endura, a Scottish company, and this is a Pro SL I'm going to hold that up to the camera. It is a Pro SL shell jacket, extra large. Now you're going to say, Julian, why are you buying an extra large jacket when your diet is going so well? We can almost see your abs. I haven't seen my abs since I was about 13 years old. I didn't know what abs were. So, yes, times have changed. Diet's going fairly well. Yes, thanks for asking. Except for the Haribo. Right, so let's move on. This is what they call a Kingfisher Blue rain jacket, which is supposed to be pretty waterproof and not too boil in the baggy. In other words, you don't get too much condensation building up the inside of the jacket. There is here what I think is called a dropped tail. See, I'm learning all the appropriate jargon. No pockets. This is, I suspect, some kind of reflective strip on the back here, and there is a pocket. Sorry. No, actually, what this is, I remember reading about this on the review. This is not a pocket. This is an opening that allows you, see my hand waving there, it's an opening that allows you to access the pockets in whatever you're wearing underneath. Of course, if you were to wear this over your bare flesh, which I wouldn't really recommend, you might struggle to find pockets unless you've got pockets in your flesh, but that isn't seen very much anymore. So there's that, not a pocket, what I'm going to call an opening. And on the other side, no, it's not on the other side. So that's kind of pocket. Look, you see that? You see that? There's a sort of pocket there, and it's got holes in it. Presumably, the holes serve a twofold purpose. If you have something really small, like I don't know, an ant, or you've got a collection of ball bearings, then they can fall out of these little holes. Or the other benefit it provides is probably to allow rainwater to exit. If you had hailstones of a certain size, they probably wouldn't fit through. Snowflakes, they probably would, because you may not realise this, young people who may be watching, but snowflakes are not solid. You see them coming down, you think they're solid, but if you try and grab a handful of them, of course they're sort of essentially water, and therefore you rub them between your fingers, and presto, the snowflake has disappeared. Isn't that extraordinary? The other thing about snowflakes, just to bring in a little bit of science here, is they do say that every snowflake has got a different design. Okay, no two snowflakes are the same, a bit like fingerprints, which makes you think, well, how do they know? I mean, can you get a job, a snowflake counter, where you work maybe a week on, week off, you're out in the cold weather, I don't know, Antarctica, Kent, somewhere like that, and it starts snowing, and you have to grab hold of the snowflakes, and before they melt, you have to photograph them, each individual snowflake, yes, and check it against the snowflake database. Yeah, there is a snowflake database. It's mostly run by liberals and other people who believe in political correctness and stuff like that. But you check the snowflake database, and it will tell you whether that snowflake has ever been seen before. And if you should come across a snowflake which is the exact same design as one before, you're going to win. You're going to win big. You're going to win a million golden snowflakes. Yes, how about that? Golden snowflakes. Right, moving on. I can't read what this says. This says... I wish they wouldn't do this. I mean, there are old people. Right? I'm 65. Yes, I was 65 now. There are old people who cannot read. Right? Glasses or no glasses. Don't tell me I need new glasses. Glasses or no glasses. I cannot read lettering of that size. So I'm going to have a go now. EN. I think that means English. Pro SL shell jacket. Highly breathable. Lightweight. Exoshell 40. 3-layer waterproof fabric in a fully seam-sealed construction. Stretch waterproof shoulder, side and cuff panels. Athletic, non-flap fit, ideally designed for Julian and people of a similar body build. Zipped access to pockets on rear. Doesn't mean there are pockets in the rear, as I've explained to you. External gel pocket. Ah, that's what that was. Hidden loop for quick and easy packing. Small pack size. 90-day satisfaction guarantee. Huh, useful to know, isn't it? So, it's got a zip. Here's the zip. Let's open up the zip. And we're going to see if we can open the jacket. There, we've opened the jacket. I would say this is sorry, just scratching my nose here. You shouldn't do that on video. I went to a kind of YouTube video cycling tube makers seminar thing, right? Online, obviously, Zoom. There were 475,000 of us. You wouldn't have known that there were that many YouTubers who make videos about cycling. Well, you might have known, actually. And it said rule number 1, right? Rule number 1 was don't scratch your nose while making a video because people don't like it. Rule 2, incidentally, was don't have music, because I hate music in videos. It gets on my nerves. Okay. Right. You want to see me wear this, but first of all, I'm just going to sort of squash it up. Right. And that is, I wouldn't say that's back pocket size, but if I sort of spent a bit more time on it and went to clothes folding school, incidentally, in University of Kentucky now, you can do a clothes folding degree. So if you're planning to get a job in Gap or Monsoon or other clothing shops are available. I can't think of any. I don't go to the clothing shops anymore. What's that one? ASOS. Yeah. If you're planning to get a job in retail, where clothes folding is an important and often underrated skill, you can now do a 3-year, well, 4 years if you include the year that you have to spend actually working in the shop folding clothes, a 3-year degree in clothes folding, which you will notice from my rather puny efforts in folding up this jacket I have not attended, but maybe a bit of adult education I will do. So it packs down reasonably small. It's not going to fit in a back pocket, but would fit into some kind of a decent sized saddlebag, frame bag, front bag, rucksack, bag for life, even bag for life. And that's what I was kind of looking for. One of the reasons it may not have folded up particularly well is because there's all this cardboard here. But I won't take that off in case I return it. And if you return an item of clothing, you have to make sure that all those labels are included. So you'll want to see me wearing the jacket. So I'll be putting the jacket on in a minute. Don't go away. You could. What could you do in the meantime? You could. Well, actually, no. You're not going to go away in real time, are you? Because I'm going to switch the camera off, and then you're going to come back to it. So I was going to suggest you go away, make a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, hot chocolate, other beverages are available. But actually, you don't need to do that. So just don't go away. Don't go away. Welcome back. Hope you got yourself a nice cup of tea, nice cup of coffee. I'm putting the jacket on now. And I'm putting it on. There's a nice, see there, there's a kind of, this is a kind of, it's difficult to describe, it's kind of plasticky, Gore-Texy, rainproofy type fabric. But this is more of a kind of stretchy, elasticated cuff type fabric. And that actually feels quite nice. There it is, yeah, that's good. That feels pretty useful. I'm just doing up the zip now. Cardboard always gets in the way, doesn't it, when you're trying to do the zip up. Just talk amongst you. Well, and there is well, that's nice, isn't it? Oh yeah, I like that. The dropped tail. Can you see the dropped tail? I'm not quite sure you can actually. Let me just bring the camera down a little bit so you can see what is. Not even sure you can see that actually. I don't want you to miss out on the arse shot. Anyway, can you see that? There's the. I think you can see that. That's my arse, right? And here's the dropped tail coming down, just covering my arse. It's not really that sort of video, but anyway, you've got to see the dropped tail. And now, because I've dropped the camera down, right? See, here's the lens. You can't see my head anymore, which some of you may regard as a bit of a bonus. But yeah, that fits. That fits nicely. There's quite a good movement there. I'm only wearing a t-shirt underneath. Normally, of course, I'd be wearing probably a base layer, a short sleeve jersey, a long sleeve jersey, probably another base layer, perhaps a gilet, some kind of jacket, a jumper, perhaps a down jacket, and then this over the top to protect against the rain. So, but anyway, with just the t-shirt underneath, that feels good. Feels yeah, appropriate. I've got decent movement there. The gel, it was described as a gel pocket. Yeah, it's quite shallow. I suppose what you could do is just tear the top off the gel, chuck the gel into the side of the road, into the ditch or something, and just pour the gel down like that into your pocket. And then as you're running along, you reach your hand into your pocket, you get a handful of gel like that, and then you come out and then you just kind of shove it all in. Might make your hands a little bit sticky, but pockets a little bit sticky, probably mouth a little bit sticky, but all in the interests of cycling faster and quicker and more efficiently and with more power. So that is, to sum up, the Endura Pro SL rain jacket in Kingfisher blue. I'll double check the price that I paid for it. It was about 120 quid, so it wasn't that cheap, but if it provides the sort of protection that I might need, sorry, you kind of lost my face there. If I come down here, if that provides the sort of protection that I might need while on the jog, then I could be grateful for it. So I'd like to thank you all very much for watching this video. Please remember that my videos raise money for the Vine Food Bank, which is in Croydon in the United Kingdom. And if you want to make a separate donation because you're not convinced that my videos raise enough money, then you'll find a link down below this video and you can make a Just Giving donation. And not sure if I can get up now. I think my knees have seized up. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you next time.